Okay guys, today Chrissy Girl, welcome to part 37, which I'm having to record again because I was stupid and ended up deleting the parts before I got to upload them. My own fault, sorry. But anyway, welcome back to the giant chasm outside the area. The plasma frigate is gone and all the ice is gone and it's just been replaced by these vines. I don't know how that works, but there's a ton of vines around. Yeah. So Korra's has disbanded Team Plasma, so we don't have to worry about those losers anymore, which is good. Definitely a good thing. I kind of want to talk about something real briefly because, you know, it hasn't necessarily been brought to my attention on a personal level, but, you know, I've been watching myself back and quite a few things just sort of caught my attention, so to speak. Well, I know that I tend to be a bit ratty towards people. You know, sometimes people who are watching this, I may get a bit ratty towards them, and, you know, they haven't really done anything, you know, to, you know, to lead to me behaving the way that I have. Like I say, oh, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Guys, generally, when I say shit like that, I'm aiming it towards flamers. I'm aiming it towards people who are just going to be like, you suck, without giving me any constructive reason why, and stuff like that, really. I have nothing against criticism. You know, if it's constructive, if it's helpful, you know, I don't have a problem with it. You know, because how else are you going to get better? And I do enjoy this. I do want to get better. But yeah, a lot of those remarks were kind of aimed towards those sort of people who just flame and have just really petty reasons for disliking something, like, oh, you used a rare candy. And yeah, that's basically all that is about, really. That's basically what all that bullshit was about, really. That's the only reason I've been saying it. I'm a bit defensive, I do admit that. A lot of it kind of stems from just having a really tough time with people in general, as of recently. I love doing playthroughs because, well, not only because I love video games, and I have done ever since I was a small child, I also love I also love doing playthroughs because it's therapeutic. Like I said, I've had a really rough beginning to the year, and doing playthroughs is one of the things I can do that actually takes my mind off of it, that actually makes me feel better. And it also helps that I really love games and I really love doing this, so that's why I continue to do it, and I will probably continue to do it for a good long while yet. I mean, there are things coming up, you know, in my life that may, you know, mean I have to stop for a little bit, but I will always eventually get back to it, hopefully. I mean, I'm not going to make promises I can't keep, but I would like to think that I could eventually get back to it. So, yeah, I just wanted to clarify that and get that out into the open. I know that, you know, it's considered kind of like a wrong thing to do, to talk about something else completely when doing a playthrough, so I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. You know, I do apologise if I've ever offended anyone with that bullshit. It's just something that I've looked back on with my playthroughs and realised that, you know, that shit's got to change. It kind of makes me look like someone who can't take criticism. I can. Like I said, I was mainly aiming it towards flamers. You know, I was telling flamers to fuck off, really. You know, those people who have nothing to contribute other than, oh, you suck, without explaining why, or just behaving really immature and shit. That's just the way I am, guys. You know. I don't mean to be, but this is me. But I will make an effort to kind of improve, shall we say. So, yeah. We're now on Route 23, guys. Heading our way up now to the Elite Four, Victory Road and all of that. I've already recorded part 39. As I said, I accidentally deleted part 37 and 38, so I'm having to re-record them parts. But really, there shouldn't be too much difference. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. So there's a ton of really strong trainers that you can battle on this route, which is not surprising at this stage, really. Lots of, you know, ace trainers, veterans, and stuff like that with like Pokemon in their level 50s. Not at all worried though, because, well, graphical glitch. Not at all worried because at the end of the day, this is going to be easy for, you know, my Shandera, who is awesome, might I add. Oh, Jellicent. Jellicent, the water ghost type. So if I was to Shadow Ball that with Shandera, it would get taken out pretty darn quickly, provided that it's slower and it doesn't use Shadow Ball itself. Of course not. Of course Shandera's faster. I mean, look at her. Whoa. Okay, I was lucky there. Didn't actually expect to finish off a water type with a fire type attack, but whatever. Yeah. Like I say, I love Pokemon Black too. I think a lot of it kind of stems from, you know, the fact that I just love Pokemon games in general, really. I always have done and stuff. Hiker? Okay, so this is a bit different for a hiker. Is a ice ground type, Hilo Swine. You could have evolved it into a Mammoth Swine. But never mind, I shall take you out. And that takes care of that. Route 23 is kind of straightforward for the most part. You'll spend a lot of time at the bottom of these cliffs by like the river and all of that. You can go back down the route to explore the cliffs if you like, and that's exactly what I'm intending on doing. But, you know, if you're not intending on doing that, the route's very short. Just, you know, a few trainers to fight here and there, and that's about it. Let's finish this guy. Okay. Okay. What's in this house over here? I think it's something worthwhile if I remember rightly. I think it might be... Who's the least I can do? Oh, TM35 Flamethrower. I will teach that to Shandera right away. Get rid of that weaker Flame Burst. Okay. Okay, right. Can I teach Psyshock to anyone? I probably can't. I don't think I can at all, actually. No, I can't. I'm pretty sure you could teach, like, Psychic to, Shandera, but I think I won't be able to get hold of it until after game, if I remember rightly. That particular TM. In fact, I don't remember where it is in this game. I know in Pokemon Black 1 you couldn't get Psychic until after game, but in this one I don't know. I can't remember where it is. Yeah, I know. I should probably go into this. You know, researching where all the TMs are, but I play games for fun, you know. This is me playing a video game for fun, people. video games are to have fun after all. So, yeah, I've got just the perfect thing for a Swanner. Quad weak to electric. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, roast swan. That's good. Galvantula. Okay, that's the electric bug type. I know that fire type's its weakness. I don't think ground type is, but I'll give it a shot. In fact, no, I don't think it is at all, actually. I don't think flying type moves affect it either because of that electric typing. Ground type moves won't affect it because of the bug typing. So really, the only thing I can think of that would really hit this thing hard is a fire type. So really, I should have gone over to Shandera. Boom. It still took it out, so I'm not going to complain. Okay, deals with that. I think there's a hidden item over here. If I remember rightly, I think it's a rare candy. And it's just here. Okay. One rare candy. Okay, so, now what? I'm going to use that, I think, first. I don't think rare candy boosts the level. I don't think it boosts like other stats as much. So that's kind of like the danger of using too many rare candies, which is why I will only use them if I find them legitimately. I don't believe in like hacking 999 of the things into the game and just abusing them. It's not something I believe in at all. I just think in the long run, it's not going to pay off. Okay, this is a wild Pokemon. Oh. Okay. So that's just effectively the same thing as sturdy, but whatever. Sturdy in move form. I'm quite looking forward to getting to the Elite Four, because I think, well, the Elite Four hasn't changed at all from this game to, well, no, I say that they haven't changed. I mean, I am referring to just the Elite Four. I'm not referring to the champion. I already stated back in like part 1, part 2 that the champion has changed. But that's it, really. The Elite Four, still the same members as they were before. I don't really understand why Older wasn't moved to Elite Four, but whatever. Obviously, he had better things to be doing. So I've got an iron. I'll go over this bridge and see what's over here. I'll get over the bridge. I'm not going to cut that. Oh, that would require me to have Kutza with me, and I really do not want to lug around a level 2 Patrat. And I could just walk all the way around and get the star piece this way. Okay. I believe there's one other little area I can access for these cliffs. And then that'll probably be it. I can head on out of Route 23. Okay, over here is a ranger. I kind of saw that one coming. Well, of course I did. I already did the commentary for this once. I bloody went and deleted it. Okay. Okay. Unilock. Stunfisk looks like it's a water type Pokemon, because it does look like a fish, but in actual fact it is just a ground type. I think just a ground type only sort of Pokemon. So, yeah. Amoonguss. Got just the thing for that. In fact, I've got 2 things for that. One of them is this, my little lassie here. I do think Amoonguss looks pretty darn funny with those lips. Like they're completely swollen. Darn it. Oh. Well, like I said, I have 2 options against Amoongusses. Amoongusses. That sounds a bit funny. So Shandera's going in there now, and we're going to take this thing out. The flamethrower. Probably should have gone this route to begin with. Would have saved Daenerys getting knocked out. But hey ho, you learn the hard way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I kind of cut it there for, just because I had to go and do something real quick. So, yeah. If I wanted to, I could go all the way back down the riverbank to heal Daenerys, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to heal her as is, really. Unless there's something up here that can heal her. You know, a person, like a doctor or something. I don't think there is. No. There is a ranger. Like I say, I'm the type of person who will battle as many trainers as possible to get my levels up there. You know, I want the experience. I want to get better. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, Floatzel. Floatzel kind of reminds me of Tails from Sonic series, the fact that it has 2 tails. And he looks more like a weasel than a fox, so yeah. Not an important observation at all. Okay. You know, I don't care what people say about Charge Beam, it's still an alright move. The fact that it boosts special attack most of the time after, like, most turns, I think that really makes it even better, really. But yeah, I definitely think, the move that I'm going to teach... Well, I'm going to teach, I'm going to teach Alien another move in between teaching it the move that I really want to teach it. That didn't really make a lot of sense, but the move that I want to teach it, I don't get until practically the end of Elite, you know, the Victory Road. So, yeah. This area can only be accessed with Cut, which is really rubbish. So that means I have to switch into Kutza, and I can only do that with a Pokemon Center. Thankfully there isn't one, you know, there's one not far away, so I just gotta climb up here. And we're at the Badge Gate. At the beginning of Victory Road. It's just a pity that I'm not really going to be exploring Victory Road until about halfway through part 38. And it's gonna take a while because I do cover a lot of the optional areas. Not all of them, but just a fair few optional areas. And I know I kind of could have just waited to get to the Pokemon Center to heal Daenerys, but whatever. Look who it is! You came. Pokémon League is just past Victory Road. Pokemon battles do nothing but hurt Pokemon. So yeah, he disagrees with the concept of Pokemon battling, but he kind of understands at the same time. So, you know, N has grown quite a lot between the first 2 games. He's actually able to accept that, you know, this is the way things are, and there are good, positive aspects to the things he doesn't like. Anyway, he gives you HMO 5 waterfall in case you missed that. You don't actually need it to get through Victory Road to get to where you want to go, and you know, which is the Pokemon League. But if you want to explore the optional areas, then you will need waterfall. And you know something? I am going to teach waterfall. Because I am going to be covering a few optional areas. Not all of them, just a few. You know, to get some experience with all the trainers in the area and stuff. So, I'm going to get rid of Razor Shell after all this time and replace it with Waterfall. Okay, the badge check gates are nowhere near as epic as they were in Pokemon Black 1, in my opinion. In this game, you just kind of walk through this area which scans you and confirms that you've got the badge. In the first game, it was kind of epic. You walk through these gates which open and, oh my god, if you've actually ever watched my Pokemon Black 1 playthrough, you'll see just how epic I think it is. I actually had to walk through it because, oh my god, I could not run through something that epic. Here it's kind of just like, but you know, just the way things are. Things have changed in 2 years. So when you've got all badges confirmed, the gate lights up and everything just kind of goes into the ground, including this particular gate, which means that now anyone can access Victory Road. Way to go, game! So there's a few things to grab around here, but first off I'm going to go in the Pokemon Center and heal. Not that I really need to now, but you know. I like the fact that there's a Pokemon Center right before Victory Road. I don't think that was the case in Pokemon Black 1. So if you wanted to go to you had to either heal with a doctor, or if you wanted a Pokemon Center specifically, you had to trail all the way back to Opelucid City, which is kind of rubbish. Unless you got through Victory Road. In which case you could just fly to wherever you needed to go. Thankfully, you know, fly made it a bit more bearable, really. So I'm going to top up on a few things. Before the Elite Four, ironically. Full restores, handy to have, because, you know, they'll heal status conditions and practically all your health. But I can prefer Hyper Potions, because 90% of the time, if I need to heal health, I don't have a status condition that's inflicting grief on me as well, so that's handy to have. Revives, obviously important. Full heals for those, for if your health is kind of reasonable and you just want to heal your status conditions and stuff in case they're getting in the way, like, you know, if you've got burned or something. So I'm going to just put Kutzer in the party real quick to explore that area of Route 23 that I cannot access without Cut. It's optional. I mean, I don't need to explore it to complete the game, but I want to cover it because there are trainers back there that will give me experience. There are a few items over here as well worth grabbing if you can work your way through this. There is a hidden item over here in the form of an iron. Down here there's another hidden item, a dusk stone. So if you didn't pick up the one in Strange House, you've got a dusk stone to evolve Lampent into Chandelure if you have a Lampent and you want to evolve it before you take on the Victory Road. Because I really would. Then again, I evolved it a bit early, so I wasn't concerned. I knew I was going to be able to teach it good moves without relying on much. Okay, I've got to figure out my way around this maze. This is kind of awkward. I mean, it's not hard. It's pretty straightforward once you know where you're going. So around here, all the way around. lead you to Star Piece. That's so worth it. Not. Well, actually, I suppose, yeah, it is, because you can just trade it in for money to buy more things right before the Elite Four. That's kind of handy. Nothing over here. Anything over here? Anything up here? No? Okay. There's a PP up here. And then there is a TM round here, which, if you really weren't looking carefully, you would easily miss it. But it's actually up here, through these trees. If I hadn't watched another walkthrough, which actually pointed this out, I would have missed this easily. So anyway, there's TM01 Home Claws, and that's practically all the items you can pick up around the outside of Victory Road. So, yeah. Alright, so in the next part I will be going to Route 23, the area that you need cut to explore, and starting Victory Road, so stay tuned for that. See you guys later.